Guys, it's officially happening. Oh my god. I mean, it's not actually come out yet, but there's some communication and some good communication. A long page of communication. That's what we need. Look at it. Like a whole page. Let's get into this. Let's figure out what's cracking off with version 1.0 eFootball 2022. So right off the bat, it says the eFootball 2022 version 1.0.0 update will be released on April 14th, 2022. That's, is that next week? Well, it's a Thursday anyway, so it'll be after the maintenance. And of course, maybe the servers will crash as soon as everyone tries to get on, and you won't be able to play until Saturday. So, well, there you go. To offer football fans around the world an opportunity to enjoy a new football game with unparalleled realism like never before. Have we heard that before? Maybe. With that resolve in mind, we entered what would eventually be a 2-year period of development for eFootball 2022. However, we were too focused on getting the game out on time that we lost sight of the most important thing: quality. Naturally, we were met with critical reviews from rightfully disappointed fans. Fair play to them. Actually, fair play for admitting it. Well, you could have admitted it a little bit earlier, but still, fair play. The development team has been hard at work since to regain the trust of our esteemed fans, as well as to make the game even more enjoyable for football fans around the world. As part of our commitment to improve the game, we have added new commands and numerous elements, both offensive and defensive, that are prevalent in the modern game of football. We have also readjusted the balance of the game and fixed bugs to ensure an enjoyable gaming experience. Wow, they fix bugs, as in all bugs? Not sure about that, but you never know. All these changes were only possible because of your valuable opinions, user feedback that we gathered from in-game surveys and social media posts, your real voices. Amongst these voices, many of them were encouraging us to create the best game possible. We were inspired by the warmth of the feedback and were able to pull together as a team, even amidst the global health crisis. For this, we would like to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Right, I am not sure a lot of the feedback was warm, but if they took it that way, then great. Although it has been 6 months since the initial release in last September, we believe we have finally reached a level of quality that we can be confident of. Hence the decision behind the release of version 1.0.0. Rest assured, we still have some more functionalities that will be implemented in the future updates, so keep an eye out for further information in the future. In the meanwhile, we certainly hope you enjoy this new football game. Are they not going to be calling this eFootball PES, or are they going to call it a new football game? I mean, it says eFootball at the top. I don't understand what these speech marks are for. Improvements and new elements in version 1.0.0. In response to your valued feedback, as well as to accomplish our aim of creating an even more enjoyable new football game, again in speech marks, for everyone, we have implemented a variety of fixes and new features to the game. Now let's go through some of the highlights of the coming update. Changes to defending controls and the additions of call for pressure. Out of all the feedback we have received, most of them mentioned about defending. In particular, many of you commented on how difficult it is to defend and how to win the ball back. After reviewing the prioritization of defensive related plays, we've decided to change the default button settings in order to make defending more intuitive. Pressing commands that were available in previous installments will also be reintroduced into the game. Furthermore, we have added a new command, shoulder charge, for you to regain possession in a more proactive manner. Well, shoulder charge isn't a new command, is it? Unless they've changed it slightly. I mean, it did needed a bit to be fine-tuned, I guess. Pressure. Regain possession by applying pressure to the opposite ball holder. Now, this was a big concern. When it was 1-on-1, the attacker seemed to have more advantage over the defender. The defender seemed to be like, there was a lack of force field that you couldn't get too close to the player, the ball player at most times. So hopefully this has been refined. Matchup. Jockey the opposition dribbler with a lower stance and finer steps. This is also effective for blocking passes and shots. That's great. But sometimes you can spam the matchup button and you could block 2 lines of passing. So it will be actually quite interesting to see how they've refined this. Shoulder charge. Win the ball back by barging your shoulder against the opposition player. Especially effective when the opponent has touched the ball far from his foot or is trying to trap the ball. Okay, if it works, then absolutely great. Apart from the individual defending, we have also reevaluated the elements of team defending, as such as the command call for pressure has also been implemented in the game. On top of having several players going for the ball, other teammates will also work in tandem to regain possession by blocking passing lanes as well as pushing up the defensive line. Good, good, good. On top of these functional additions and changes, we have also made numerous modifications to other elements of the game that are fundamental to defending in order to provide a more responsive and intuitive defending experience. Well, the AI for defending is absolutely awful at the moment, so hopefully they can fix that. And you know what, fixing that and some of the responsive stuff would actually make the game so much more enjoyable. Passing improvements and new command stunning pass. Besides defending, we have also received a lot of feedback regarding passing. Many of you have commented that the passes were too slow and there were too many unforced passing errors. In light of this, improvements have been made to the game with a focus on game balance and satisfaction of controls. We have generally increased the pass speed so the pace of the game matches with aforementioned defense related improvements. Moreover, we have also implemented a mechanism that utilizes the rebound of the ball as a force of acceleration. This will be useful when performing one-touch passes, for example, for the ball speed will increase due to the mechanism. The result of these changes is a rhythmic passing game, which is an important element in modern day football. Yes, but hopefully it's not ping pong passing. And I really wish they kind of didn't have 4 different types of pass assists. Of course, the speed of the pass would be really appreciated, but we'll have to play the game to see if it works well. Regarding passing errors, we have deduced that they were caused by both the passer and the receiver's action during and after the pass was made. As such, we have implemented fixes to the following points: improved targeting decision for passers, improved AI decision making when receiving the passes, improved movements and receiving passes. Following these corrections, the occurrence of unnatural passing errors has decreased substantially. That's cool, because sometimes when you pass the ball, it would go behind the player, and that was a bit ridiculous. On top of that, as a new element to make the passing game all more enjoyable, we have added Stunning Pass. What a great name. Commands which allow you to kick the ball with various special trajectories. With these commands, you can dictate the rhythm of the attack and put in that decisive final pass. So I would say that's kind of like a direct ground pass that FIFA has. Additional shooting trajectories for enhanced satisfaction. Regarding shooting, we have made specific improvements to the following 2 points. Improved shooting speed with focus on realism and satisfaction. Adjusted the rate of on-target shots to reflect match circumstances appropriately. Sometimes when you used to head the ball on target and your target circle thing was actually on the goal, it would miss completely. Improving the shooting speed, that should make the shots a bit more vicious and yeah, just like PES 2021. Furthermore, we are adding to the game a wide range of shot variations and trajectories for each situation, such as incisive stunning shot. Woo! We believe this can allow you to experience a variety of realistic goal scoring scenes. So I wonder if they're putting that power shot back in. It was a bit OP though. You used to rebound off the goalkeeper and then you could just tap it in. Strategic evolution through improved dribbling functionality. In terms of dribbling maneuverability, we have made significant improvements to the following points in order to present a gratifying one-on-one experience through realistic motions. These include better ball tracking accuracy and response to L-stick inputs, improved response to dash inputs. Definitely, I can't disagree with that, and hopefully the response, because sometimes you wiggle the left stick and it wouldn't do anything, so hopefully that has fixed that. Other functional enhancements include improved response and ball behaviors for the new sharp touch command, as well as simpler feint inputs. We hope that these improvements create an enjoyable dueling experience against opposition defenders. And this is what it needs. The duel between the defender and attacker was actually very, very good, but it just lacked a bit of that responsiveness for the defender and the attacker. Improved online connectivity. In order to improve the stability of the online connections as well as reduce the number of void matches, we have decided to adopt a client-server system starting from this installment. We are also constantly looking for ways to improve the response time for online matches. In order to ensure the best footballing experience, we will continue monitoring the situation after the update and make improvements as needed. Well, my biggest bugbear with this is the cutscenes take too long. There's too much of a blank screen when you're moving from screen to screen, but getting a game is quite quick. And the void matches, I still don't understand why people get punished for for quitting a game. Like, if they're getting battered 4-0, let them quit. Additional features for game plan. We have implemented the following additional features and modifications to the game plan in order to bring back some beloved functionalities as well as fix some issues. Additional features such as change formation, individual instructions, auto settings, sub-tactic, data management, etc. Improved processing load for better responsiveness. That's absolutely brilliant. That's just like PES 2021. But the moral of the story, don't fix something what's not broken. This is just the tip of the iceberg, as you've implemented many other gameplay related features and fixes. Please stay tuned as we will be going through this new football game, again in quotes, in details when the coming update goes live. New team building with Dream Team. Previously introduced a creative team, the game mode in which you can enjoy building your very own team will be added to the game in the coming update as Dream Team. Such a better name than Creative Team. I mean, it's not better than Ultimate Team, but Dream Team is pretty close. The name was not only the thing that changed, as we decided to revamp a lot of our original ideas to ensure that you will be able to create your very own Dream Team. Dream Team is not just about building a team with the strongest players and managers. In this mode, you will be able to choose your favorite players and managers when signing them. You can then develop your players to fit your personal playstyle, which means you have almost infinite freedom to shape the team to your liking. Build your one and only Dream Team with your favorite players as well as players you have developed, and bring your own style of football to life. Play against other dream teams from around the world and experience as many titanic clashes of differing football ideologies as there are fans throughout the world. I don't know about that, because the limitation of PES 2021 and 2020 was the managers. Now, do I still have to play in the same style as my manager? I would like to play whatever formation I want. Like, if I want to change in-game, I don't know, from a left midfield to a left winger, I should be able to do that. I don't know why a manager would have to limit that. So, infinite? We will see. Regarding eFootball 22 mobile version, we'll quickly go through this. They've apologized that it's not coming out anytime soon, and, great. I'm not going to play it anyway. I know a lot of people, they love the mobile game, but to me, and they make serious cash out of it as well. For me, I'm fine. I'm happy without it. We will continue to work on game improvement and beyond version 1.0.0 in order to bring the best footballing experience to more and more fans. As always, your valued feedback is much appreciated. Mark 14th April on your calendar, damn well, which is when we plan to disclose more information. Thank you for continuous support on eFootball. Huh? 14th April is when you're going to disclose more information and you'll release the game on that day as well. Or maybe as well as it should have been. Anyway, this was very well written, to be fair. This is, it explains pretty much as I really need to know right now. So I'm looking forward to playing this on the 14th of April 2022. Please do let me know your thoughts, and are you excited? Are you coming back from FIFA? Are you coming back from Call of Duty because you couldn't be bothered to play this game? I'm excited. I've been playing this game like pretty much every day. There's so many faults with it, but a lot of these things could hopefully be fixed in this version. Anyway, please like this video, share it with your friends, and I'll catch you on the next one. Pow pow.